This is Andi Purewal, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're at Box Park and I'm joined by Chris Kongo. Chris, firstly, how are you doing? How's life been going?
All good, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Obviously, you're only a couple of days away from making your ring return. How excited are you to put those gloves back on?
Very excited. I feel like I'm back in my element, where it's just activity, fights on fights on fights. And yeah, bro, I can't wait to show everyone what we've been doing, what we've been working on.
Obviously, Chris, you've teamed up with Ben Davison, you'll have him in your corner. Talk to me about work. What are you hoping to show on Saturday night that you've been working on with Ben?
A lot. I don't want to talk about it now. Obviously, nothing is a secret, but what we've been working on will all come out on Saturday night. That's for sure.
The test of Sebastian Formella then, Chris. What are you expecting to see from him and how are you hoping to approach it?
I'm hoping to approach it in just being myself, doing what I usually do, but obviously working on the things we've been working on. And I just know, I just got this feeling it's going to come out beautifully on the night.
Where does a win stand for you, Chris? You know, say if you come away and, we spoke about it before, people will make those comparisons between your performance and Conor Benn's against Sebastian Formella. Is that on your mind at all?
No, I don't care. I don't care about Conor Benn anymore. I'm focused on my career now, so right now it's all about Chris Kongo. You lot can do the comparing, I'm not going to do the comparing. Even with the Sean Porter fight, I'm not going to do the comparing because he could come out different in this fight. So you can't really compare unless he's the same, but we can only wait and see on Saturday night.
So if you do come away with a victory on Saturday, Chris, where does that then where does that then stand you in terms of moving forwards in your career?
You know what? It will stand me in good stead, but I actually haven't thought about what's next, what kind of opponents I want to fight. The only thing I've been focused on is Formella for this fight.
Is that difficult not to look beyond this fight just because of what opportunities could be presented to you if you are successful and if you do look as good as what you're hoping to do?
No, you know what? I've just been fully focused in my zone on this fight, so there's not more to say about it but that.
That's fair enough, Chris. I was going to get your a word as well on Josh Taylor. Obviously, still waiting to see his next move. When we last spoke, it seemed like the Zapata fight might be in the line. Now we've seen a lot of talk about a Catterall rematch once again. What's your understanding? Where does Josh want to go with the next step in his career?
I think maybe Josh might want to take the rematch. Well, would he? I don't know. Let's wait and see on the announcement. I would like him to take that fight again because I know what he can do. I've been working with Josh for years, bro. And that fight for me wasn't him, but I don't want to really talk about it. I want to see if he does take the rematch, I want to see him do way better than he done there.
Chris, just one final one on that then. In your opinion, what went wrong for Josh on the night against Jack, which a lot of people felt Jack had done enough to win and brought a lot of criticism to Josh, not for his own fault. Obviously, he doesn't score the fight; it's down to the judges. But that was reflected then on Josh. What went wrong in your opinion for Josh against Jack in their first fight?
Nothing. I just think he just wasn't himself that day. But even that, when you look at the fight, technically the fight was close because there was times where Catterall did coast a bit, and you don't do that when you're fighting a champion. I always say, if you're fighting someone for their belt, you have to rip the belt off convincingly. And obviously there's rounds that Josh did take, even though I believe that he wasn't at his best. So that's why I want to see the rematch.
Just one fight on your way, I want to get your thoughts on. We're still unsure as to where things stand, but we saw Virgil Ortiz and David Avanesian ordered by the WBC. If that went ahead, what's your thoughts?
Boy, David Avanesian is tough. I think it would have been a hard, brutal fight. But I think I would have leaned more towards Avanesian, But I believe so anyway. But yeah, man, that was a good fight. That would have been a good fight. I don't know if it's still happening now. Let's see.
It seems to be all up in the air at the minute if you was to believe what's being reported, but you never know where things will stand in the future. But it seems like we're about to start for yourself now, so we'll leave that there, Chris. I don't want to get you in trouble. Thank you for speaking to me as always.
Thank you. Lovely.